What this is saying then is that just as you don't, that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it.
It says that I'm live right now. It says that I'm live right now. It says that I'm live right now. So let's all jive and let's all vibe. Can we all give each other high fives? Do you even feel alive? That's all I really got. That is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your WWE Hell in a Cell 2020 pay-per-view review. My overall thoughts on what was WWE Hell in a Cell 2020, but more importantly, this is another installment of Around the Point here on the YouTube channel. I want to thank all you dorks out there for tuning in here live tonight. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. I'm gonna play that one more time. I'm gonna play that shit one more fucking time. That shit was fire. All right. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video / stream a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Howard, how are you? I hope all of you are having a wonderful Sunday. It is Sunday, October 25th. Halloween is literally 6 days from now. 6 days from now is Halloween, but again, I am live right now. Yes, I am live right now. Let's all give each other high fives right now. That's all I really got, like I said. Take a deep dive into Hell in a Cell. Can't you tell? Can I ring the bell? I don't even know. Hey, anyway, I hope all of you again are having a wonderful beginning of your week and all that fun stuff. But more importantly, I hope all of you are safe. Are just fucking safe, if you will. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. You can also, while you're at it, speaking of follows, I encourage you dorks to please go follow me on Twitch.tv. Yes, I am also transitioning, if you will, into a Twitch streamer. Yes, I know I'm late with the shit. Should have done this years ago, but hey, it's better late than never. Follow me there. It's where I play FIFA 21. I do Ultimate Team and all that fun stuff. Open packs, play some games. You can hear me overreact and just lose my shit playing FIFA 21. I now see the whole vibe, if you will. I see it. I fucking see it. But anyway, this is again your Hell in a Cell review. Let me just say this overall about the pay-per-view. I went into the show with zero expectations. Fucking zero expectations. Hell, I didn't even do a predictions video for this. I mean, when you think about it, right? When you think about it, I didn't even do a predictions video for Bound for Glory, which, by the way, I also did a review here on the channel. All right, yesterday for that, we had like almost 100 live viewers on the stream. That's just fucking awesome, if you will. So, for those of you that tuned in for that, you guys were awesome for that as well. So, if you haven't checked that out, go give it a listen when you get a chance. But Hell in a Cell overall, I thought as a show, watching it and seeing what went down, I gotta say, overall, I thought it was a very good show. It gets a pass by me. And I'm not sure what other podcasts with other YouTubers, because, you know, for a fact, there's other reviews out there that are live right now as we speak. And I'm not sure what they're going to tell you. But what I can tell you from my perspective, I give this show a pass. Yes, there was a new WWE champion, Randy Orton. It took this guy literally, I want to say, we think about it, SummerSlam, there's Clash, right? It took this guy literally 3 attempts, right? Or 4 to 3, whatever the fuck it might have been. But he's finally WWE champion. He ties Triple H. I think he's a 14-time now WWE champion. We have a new SmackDown Women's Champ, which I'll get into later on in this review. But more importantly, the whole kit caboodle, if you will, Otis is no longer the holder of the lunchbox. Well, he can hold on to his lunchbox now and save his lunch, right? And I guess put his turkey, ham sandwiches, bologna sandwiches there now, because now he has no contract. But that's besides the point. But more important, can we just talk about how awesome, right? Our tribal chief, he blessed us today. He fucking blessed all of us today. See, going into Hell in a Cell, I'm pretty sure all of you as well are wondering, hey, how would this match with Jey Uso go down, right? What would happen? What would transpire, right, between him and Jey Uso, right? There were talks from people, believe it or not, from the community that were like, oh, there's a possibility that Jey Uso might pull the upset. There's a possibility, you know, that Jey Uso, right, is going to pull the upset and beat Roman Reigns. Yeah, there's a possibility that could happen, that Jey Uso could walk out the new Universal Champion. People were saying that earlier, and I'm like, what are we smoking right now, guys? What world are you living in? If you're one of these people that were thinking this, I got to ask you, whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Holy shit. But anyway, let's get into this review. I am not sure if there was I know there was a kickoff show. What up, Big Mike? What up, Little Fettuccine? What up, Chief? What up, Legendary Howard? Hope all you guys, again, are well and safe in your homes, what have you. And all that fun stuff. But yeah, let's get into this review. I know I'm just killing time right now, but hey, this is what we YouTubers and podcasters do from time to time, right? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that does this. Now, again, there was a kickoff show. I didn't watch the kickoff show. I was actually, if I can be honest with all of you guys, if I can be honest for a second, let me steal a line from Lance Storm. I was actually playing FIFA 21. I was doing Ultimate Team. So much that I almost forgot that there was a pay-per-view today. So much that I almost forgot this show. Yeah, believe it or not, considering that yesterday in my Bound for Glory review, I did say that I was going to do a live review for Hell in a Cell. How the thumbnail, it took me literally all day to make that thumbnail. Yes, I make my own thumbnails. I make my own fucking thumbnails, by the way. I used to have a graphic designer, Sal Rex, who does amazing graphic designs for JD from NY206. I might be using him soon, though, for upcoming projects, if you will. But, yeah, I was doing this literally all day. All fucking day. And I almost forgot that there was a fucking pay-per-view. Yeah, believe it or not. Crazy, I know. But, hey, it is what it is. So, going into the show, right, I'm going, oh, shit, it's a pay-per-view. All right. I'm wondering, okay, what's going to main event? What's going to kick off the show, right? And then I see, holy shit, they're kicking things off with the Hell in a Cell. And I'm like, okay, it's probably going to be Drew and Orton, right? Maybe Drew and Orton are going to kick off the show. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton to kick off the show. But no. The moment I heard Michael Cole and Corey Graves on commentary, right? And I'm like, oh shit, Sasha and Bayley are kicking off the Hell in a Cell. Oh my god. The radical dorky fans are gonna be so upset. Holy shit. All the male feminist wrestling fans are gonna go insane on Twitter and bitch and moan and tweet out how dare they put Sasha and Bayley in the opening match for Hell in a Cell, right? But no, and then I heard Family Affair, like, oh shit, holy shit, they're gonna put Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in the opening match. And I'm like, yo, this is so fucking awesome. Our tribal chief is so fucking generous. Roman Reigns, right? All this talk that he's a heel, nah, bruh. He's the most generous motherfucker you will ever see in professional wrestling. He allowed his match to open the show just so Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre can shine in the main event. But that's not all. No. In this Hell in a Cell, which, by the way, the only way you would have won the match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso is if either one of them said, I quit. So technically, you had a 2-1. That's what you thought going in. But no, my man. No, my dudes. No, my people. No. We had a 3-for-1 special. You literally had a I Quit match, an I Quit Samoan strap match inside of a Hell in a Cell match. How generous, seriously, how generous is Roman fucking Reigns? All this talk, again, I see the fake news. I see all the fake podcasts, these fake YouTubers, right? These fake fans who for years and years and years that were shitting on Roman, right? Oh, Roman this, Roman now. All of a sudden, they want to ride the wave, y'all. They want to ride that wave. Nope. We don't need you. We don't fucking need you. But anyway, in all seriousness, okay, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso for the Universal title. Fucking amazing. You know, and these dorks, these dorky podcasters, these dorky YouTubers, right? You all know who they are. Believe me, you all do, right? Who put the blind eye to what AEW does, because AEW can't do no fucking wrong, right? They can't do no fucking wrong. This is how these dorky YouTubers, this is how these dorky podcasters, right? This is how they watch AEW. Let me show you. Wow! Darby Allin falling off a skateboard ramp. Way to go, Trevor. Way to go. MJF and Jericho dancing. They're so awesome. They have creative freedom. They let Marco Stunt put a dildo in his mouth on GCW. That's how they watch it. That's how they watch AEW. That's how these dorky fans watch AEW on the weekly basis on the internet. I shit you not. I shit you fucking not. Roman haters are hypocrites. Amen, my man. Amen. Amen. AEW always do right. Yes, they all botch wrestling tards. Yeah. Amen. Amen. The Dark Ops. Amen, brother. Amen. But anyway, getting back into the match, okay? Is what you expect. Roman gave Jey Uso the beating of his life. Jey Uso came back in moments, right? With a super kick, the diving splash off the top rope, got a couple near falls, right? It was just amazing storytelling. Fucking amazing storytelling. And they say that WWE can't do no storytelling. They're terrible at storytelling. And listen, I'm not saying that these people are completely wrong, because let's be real about it. WWE can pull a good story when they want to. And the proof is in the pudding with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I'll say this right now. And you might think that I'm crazy, that I'm talking out of my ass right now. But God damn it, I'll say this right now. And I would love for someone to take this clip, post it on Twitter, right? But I'll say this. I think right now, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso right now is the best story being told right now in all wrestling. In all the fucking wrestling that's happening right now in North America. And that goes as well for anything in Impact Wrestling, anything in Ring of Honor. I know they're doing the Pure Title Tournament, which is also good to see as well, right? I know Impact came out of the pay-per-view last night. And anything better that's happening right now in AEW with storytelling. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso right now is the best thing happening right now as far as storytelling is concerned. Nah, I don't think he'll hate it, though. Hey, see, let me tell you something. JD will hate this Hell in a Cell. I'm telling you, nah. Nah, I don't think so. I think JD know what he's doing. He knows what's up, bro. He knows what's up. Like, no, from what I've heard from the past, because me and JD were cool, okay? He doesn't hate the person Roman Reigns. He just hates the character. But from what it's become now, like, hey, he's all of a sudden on the wave, and that's fine. It is what it is, okay? To be fair, I kind of defended him when the whole Alexa Bliss thing happened a couple of months ago. I was one of the few people that actually defended the dude, but it is what it is. That's around the point. Awesome guy and all that stuff, okay? But back to this whole thing, though. Back to this whole Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, right? So then, like I mentioned before, right? Again, the stipulation was he had to say, I quit. He had to say, one of them had to say, I quit. And then Jey Uso proceeded to bring out this strap. Started whipping Roman Reigns, cursing too. I don't know if you caught the curses or not, but they were cussing in the match, right? They were beating the hell out of each other with the strap. Roman hit the spear on Jey Uso multiple times, but this one spear, you hear Jey say, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," which was like, oh, bro, it's so brutal right now. It's so fucking brutal. But they kept going at it. Roman just had his way with Jey Uso. Beating him up. Referees were just asking, hey, Jay, do you quit? He wasn't saying shit. But then eventually Roman snapped. Roman fucking snapped. Lost his control, right? He put Jay's head like on the bottom of the ring post and did the road drive or the road kill, what the fuck you want to call that thing, that move that he does, right? When he does a drop kick off the apron or whatever, right? And then he proceeded to grab a steel steps. And he threw it at Jay's head. But again, the referee tried to step in. They threw the referee out of the ring. They brought everyone. They brought Pat Buck. They brought Adam Pearce. I think Jamie Noble was there too. Referees. But Roman was out of control. Yeah, we'll say Roman is a heel, but cried. Yeah, eventually he did cry. He did. So then, again, everything's going crazy, right? Paul Heyman's outside like in utter shock. Like, what the fuck did he just do, right? It's like when you walk... Paul Heyman had the look on his face. It's when... How do I put this? Let me help. It's like when you walk in on your girlfriend and you see her getting her chin glazed by 5 midgets. That's sort of the look... almost that Paul Heyman had on his face, if you will. But that's around the point. That is around the point, my friends. So, all this is happening, and Jimmy Uso makes a run. And he's yelling at Roman, what's wrong with this? Is Josh. Like, he breaking kayfabe here, right? This is Josh, your cousin, right? I was waiting for him to call Roman Joe. I was waiting for that. I'm not sure about you guys, but I was just waiting for him to just call him Joe. We have a new subscriber, dorks. Eric Clark, thank you for subscribing, my brother. You are awesome. Thank you, Mother Flower, for subscribing. Again, if you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. It'll have fun stuff. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, okay? Once we're there, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway. Wrestling related, by the way. Just keep that in mind, okay? But we'll see. But I'm doing some type of giveaway. But just keep that in mind, all right? Once we get to 2,000 subscribers. So again, tell your friends, tell everybody. Spread the word. Heel Steven YouTube channel. Also, again, I have a Twitch channel too. Okay? But all this is happening and Roman starts crying. He starts crying. Like he doesn't know what's going. Like he doesn't know what happened to him and all that stuff. Jimmy goes for the hand to embrace, and then Roman locks in the guillotine choke. He chokes him out. And I guess this is happening, right? This is happening. You see Jey Uso being grabbed on by Jimmy to wake him up, to help him, whatever, right? And then Jey had no choice but to say the words, "I quit." What I will say too, and I don't know about you guys, but what I liked about this match, there was no microphone. Like when I watched a subscriber, Andy's Corner, thank you for subscribing, brother. Thank you for subscribing. You're awesome. You are one sick fucking, you're awesome. Thank you once again. Okay, where was I here? So, all that happened, right? Well, there you go. What I liked about this match, again, I've watched numerous I Quit matches over the years, right? Yeah, the referee with the microphone. Do you quit? Do you quit? Do you quit? And he'll put the microphone on the wrestlers in their mouth, whatever, asking them, and in their face almost, right? Hey, did you quit? Did you quit? We didn't see that. There's no need for that. They're in the Thunderdome. There's no people there. Except these mini LED boards and shit, LED screens with people on them and shit reacting to the show. So I thought that was cool too. But Roman Reigns, through all this shit, is still the Universal Champion, still the Tribal Chief. There's been talks. Apparently, the situation too was apparently if Jey lost, he'd have to, I guess, now fulfill the services of Roman Reigns. I could be wrong on that, but that's the vibe now, if you will. What I want to see out of this, honestly, is a Samoan dynasty. A Samoan dynasty, the Usos, Roman Reigns, they finally see the light. If you can't beat them, join them, if you will, right? If you can't beat them, join them. Put that back over here. That's what I want to see right now. Nah, this is better. This is fucking better, if you will. I don't know about you, but that's what I want to see. So then Roman's leaving the ring, and you see Alpha and SUCKA, right, on the top of the stage area, congratulating Roman Reigns. Tribal Chief, all that stuff, awesome. Fucking awesome. But again, you could have easily, right? You could have easily ended the show right there. You could have easily ended the show right there. When you think about it, right? They could have easily ended the show right there. By the way, quick question. Am I coming off good on the stream? I want to know. Apparently, I'm getting this error shit on YouTube's end. I want to know that. Again, guys, let me know if I'm coming off good here on the feed. I'm gonna just run the playback real quick. I want to see what's going on in the playback. Let me know. We're doing good. We're going good here on the playback. I don't know what the fuck is going on with YouTube and shit acting funny, right? Did you see The Rock making an appearance during this Okay, do you see The Rock making an appearance during this Family Feud? For a minute there, I thought you said if I saw Rock appear at Family Feud. No, I didn't see that. But where was I? There you go. Maybe down the road. I mean, again, it all depends on Rock's schedule. I know Impact Wrestling right now are so on cloud 9 still that Rock showed up on their show via cameo, congratulating Ken Shamrock for being part of their Hall of Fame. But that's around the point, right? But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But to me, again, you could have ended the show right here. I could have just ended the show right here, and that was it. Fine. It's good. Over with. It is what it is. That just could have been it for me, watching the show. Right? Because it was just so fucking amazing. So fucking amazing. And again, I said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again. They say that WWE can't do good storytelling. And this is why I always say, take your work rate and smoke it. Put that up your work rate and just smoke it, motherfuckers. And then we get the next match on the show, Elias versus Jeff Hardy. I don't know how this even made the pay-per-view card with like just a week of build. This match could have easily been on Monday Night Raw, to be honest with all of you. But they put this on the show, and it was, again, for what it was worth, it was just to add more to the story, right? Elias' thoughts that, hey, Jeff Hardy's the one that hit him with the car, even though it wasn't really him, it was Sheamus, right? Elias has an album coming out, Universal Truth, that's dropping literally tomorrow, if you will. Not sure if you're going to buy it or not, or add it to your Spotify or your Apple Music, but it is what it is. They have the match. It ends with Jeff Hardy whacking Elias with the guitar for disqualification. This is going to continue the story, obviously. I'm pretty sure they'll have a rematch tomorrow, the famous rematch, because they love to do rematches tomorrow. So why the fuck not? That's what I see happening here. Venom McLean Jr. right here. The Rock will not show up due to his insurance reasons with his acting world. Likely. There you go. You said it right there. You just said it right there. So there's that. There's that. There you go. Hopefully this is working. Okay, let's see here. By the way, I just want to know, I'm coming off good on the stream, right? I'm coming off good, right? I just want to know. Okay? I'm coming off good, right? Just want to ask that question again. I'm going to if I am coming off good, just, I guess, give me the thumbs up emoji, like Mick Foley, if you will, right? I would appreciate that. I really would appreciate that, if you will. All right? Yeah, man. Good stream. Okay, you good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Haha. There you go. There you go. So there was that. Again, no one really cared, if you will, but that was that with Elias and Jeff Hardy. We get an interview backstage with Otis. They showed, I guess, clips. Apparently there was a whole court scene that they did. Law and Otis. I didn't see this. They had JBL as the judge. They had cameos of Rey Mysterio approaching the bench. They had Asuka speaking in Japanese, John Morrison crying, and what have you. All this to lead up to this match. It was Miz and Otis for the Money in the Bank briefcase, right? But Otis was backstage talking about his briefcase, talking about heavy machinery and all that stuff. For what it was worth, I mean, they gave this storytelling, a story, if you not storytelling like Roman and Jay, but they gave this a build, right? There is a build to this shit, right? All for the Money in the Bank briefcase. All for the Money in the Bank briefcase when you think about it, right? And the match, for what it was okay. Nothing to go insane about, if you will. Nothing to lose your shit on, other than the fact that, hey, the ending of the match got everyone shook, even though John Morrison got banned from ringside, which was, again, for what it was worth. It is what it is. Even though he had the briefcase in his hand, right? And he was going to whack Otis with it, only to the referee to ban him from ringside. So you had Tucker outside of the ring, right? And they were going at it back and forth, and one thing led to another, where Miz was holding on to the apron. He shoves Otis, and as Otis go between the ropes, Tucker, if you will, whacks Otis with the briefcase. Whacks him with it. And Miz picked up the pin for the 1, 2, 3. And Miz is now the holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase. The second man to win the briefcase off a match that's not the Money in the Bank ladder match. I think the last person was Edge when he beat Anderson or Ken Kennedy back in 2007. So there's that too. And when that happened, I'm like, okay, there's a reason why Roman and Jay didn't main event. There's a reason why, right? And I'm like, okay, likely as well, Sasha and Bayley will main event, right? Dr. Sentai, good evening. Good evening, brother. How are you, man? Better stream than WWE Network for the pay-per-view. Thank you. I appreciate it, Venom. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So there's that, right? Miz is the holder of the briefcase. Do I see him cashing in? Again, a lot of people were thinking, okay, maybe tonight's the night that he cashes in, right? That didn't happen either. We had a backstage interview segment with John Morrison and the Miz with the briefcase. Tucky interrupts the interview. He talks about how he was the one carrying the workload for the team, while Otis was, just a comedy act that didn't take it serious, right? And now that, hey, this is what Otis done. Now this is what Otis gets, right? But again, he basically said that Otis can't function without him. All it led for Otis to attack Tucky, right? And they're going at it in some backstage area and shit. But there was that. I mean, again, this was a way to get the briefcase off of Otis. Let's be real about it. Ask yourself this question, right? Hand on your heart. Did you really think that Otis was going to cash in and become Universal Champion? No. No fucking way. I know there was stories about Vince being a fan of Otis and all that stuff, but let's come on. Be honest with yourselves here. Be fucking honest with yourselves. Did you really think that that was going to happen? Come on. Seriously, just come on. Ask yourself that question. How silly of you to think that, right? I mean, you're not going to have him lose, so fuck it. Just give it to The Miz. Now, is Miz cashing in anytime soon? We shall see. We shall fucking see. But for what it's worth, hey. I was hoping for it, but it didn't happen. But, yeah, moving on. Let's move on from here, all right? Let's fucking move on. I just hope this is the end of the Otis and Miz feud. I hope it is, but I doubt it. It's WWE. What the fuck do you expect, right? From there, we go on to Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship. They should have let AJ win the Money in the Bank briefcase back in May. Yeah, that too. But it's WWE. They want to be different. They want to be, oh, you didn't see this coming and shit. So there's that. But yet, Sasha Banks and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title inside the cell. This was a good match too. This, for a lot of people, and again, when I say a lot of people, I mean the male wrestling feminist, if you will, within the community, thought this should have closed the show. A lot of you dorks, for whatever reason, were saying this should have closed the show. And for a second, I believed you. I thought, okay, maybe it might. It just might. But they've done this before, right? Back in 2016, didn't they have Sasha and Charlotte main event Hell in a Cell? So they had that historical thing already. So it is what it is, right? But again, for what it's worth, it was a fun match. I enjoyed it. For what it was worth, they went out there, they beat the hell out of each other. They were, again, what I liked about this too, it's like when Roman and Jay were storytelling. Here, we had creativity. If you get what I'm saying. Creativity, which I thought was awesome. Right? Some of the spots that they did, I know Sasha did a running meteor off the table. Also, the little thing where she was on the apron, jumps on the cage, back to the floor, and attacks Bayley with on the canvas Hurricane Rana, if you get what I'm saying. But everything about it was just fucking awesome. Literally, just again, for what it was worth, it was good. I enjoyed it. And there's moments where you thought, hey, Bayley was gonna win. Even though I'll say this, Bayley looks like she shops at Kohl's, if you will. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing's wrong with that. I'm just saying. Okay? Sasha Banks is the first to tail on a fellow horsewoman in the cell. To take on all... Yeah, you think about it. Yeah, she wrestled... I call them simps, not feminist. That's fair enough. I mean, for me, again, what I've seen on Twitter, bro... You kind of get why I call them that. But, okay, we'll call them simps. For the sake of the stream, we'll just call them simps, all right? All these simps, right, that were saying that Sasha and Bayley were closing the show. Yes, again, they mad, yo. They mad, if you will. They mad, though, bro. They mad. So, again, just the back and forth here. The chair shots. There's a moment where Bayley... put a ladder between two chairs on the outside. Sasha did a meteor off of that. Bayley went for the frog splash or a type of splash and missed. But eventually it was all said and done. When it was all said and done, right? Bayley did a belly to Bayley, and Sasha did one before that. Sasha locks in the bank statement on the chair, and she's stomping on the chair. But you can just tell that, it did no effect to Bayley, and Bayley taps out. And Bayley is no longer the SmackDown Women's Champion after 380 days, I believe. I know there's a Facebook page called the 434. I'm only wondering how long will it take for there to be a Facebook page called the 380? Because there's going to be one. For a fact there's going to be one. I'm just saying. Okay? But with that, Sasha Banks is now SmackDown Women's Champion. So yeah, good on her for that. Good on her. Why the hell not? If you will. Do I think this is the end of the feud? I mean, I would say yes, because it's a Hell in a Cell match, and normally Hell in a Cell matches are used to end the feuds. Right? The end of everything, but I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. From there, where was I here? We get I guess an impromptu match, right? Because apparently backstage, right? Backstage, we had the Hurt Business, right? You know who they are, right? The Hurt Business. They're talking, I guess, to Charlie Caruso. Apparently on the kickoff show, I see Bianca Belair going for the title. Yes, I see that too, but not now, though. You wait for that. It's going to happen eventually, but just not right now. So we get the Hurt Business backstage. Apparently on the kickoff show, Mustafa Ali issued an open challenge for one of the members of the Hurt Business to take on a member of Retribution, right? And I guess the stipulation was that the Hurt Business can pick any member from Retribution to take on a member of the Hurt Business, right? So they're all talking about it, and they all pick Slapjack or Flapjack, Slapdick, Slapnut. You kind of get the idea. And MVP's like, we're going to up the stakes a little bit. Have no one from either member of the group to be at ringside. Also, Bobby Lashley will put the U.S. title on the line. And at that moment, I'm like, Bobby Slapjack about to become a champion Maggle. For a second, I thought that was going to happen, right? And now they have the match. A squash, obviously. Bobby Lashley retained the U.S. title after putting the Hurt Lock, if you will, onto Slapjack. He taps, and then out of nowhere, the members of Retribution come out. Mace, T-Bar, Reckoning, they all come out to attack Lashley. Then the members of the Hurt Business come out, and then there was that. To carry on this program, I get the feeling that Survivor Series, they're going to do just likely, the Hurt Business versus Retribution, likely at Survivor Series. By the way, speaking of Survivor Series, it's going to go down November 22nd. They're promoting this around The Undertaker in his 30 year, so that's worth noticing as well. So that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. So there was that. Where was I here? And from there, we go on to the main event for the WWE Championship. We have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. This was your main event. And here I thought, okay, if Drew retained, then Miz comes out and cashes in. I thought that. And listen, this was a very damn good match. Very physical, if you will. I think at the same time, though, and this is just me, of course, if you're WWE, I would not do 3 Hell in a Cell matches on a pay-per-view. That's just me, of course, because kind of overbooking the Hell in a Cell match a little bit. But that's just my opinion. If they would have kept it at 2, it's fine. 1, okay. But on a 3, it's like, overkill. But hey, nothing to get these two guys. These two guys went out there and they just beat the fuck out of each other. They literally did. It was a fucking fight. That's what I liked about this too. Orton tried to attack McIntyre before the match even began. McIntyre just again recapitalized and just was beating Orton. They're literally fighting outside the structure, and they got back in. The bell rang, and again, just back and forth. Everything you could just fucking imagine, right? Eventually, though, you see them getting to the top of the cell because Orton, they got out of the structure, right? And they're both on top of the cell. Like Orton climbed first and McIntyre followed, right? And they're fighting on top of the cell. They're trying to climb down. And we've seen this already in these last couple of years of Hell in a Cell, right? The spot when they're on the side of the cell and they both fall through the announcer's table, what have you. This happened here, but this time only Drew that fell, which was if you will. And from there, it's like, Drew had trouble breathing. Do you see Drew as a top guy? Yeah, I would say so on the Raw brand. Yeah, I don't. As far as the company goes, I put him in the mix. But as far as the Raw brand is concerned, yeah, one of the top guys. To me, when I think of the top guy, it's the person holding on to the WWE title, right? So there's that. But is he in that discussion, in the mix right now? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, there's Roman Reigns, there's Randy, there's Drew. So yeah, I don't see why not, if you will. Coolio, who won against Drew and Randy? We were talking about that right now, Coolio. Well, Drew won. My bad. Randy won. There you go. But again, this whole thing of Drew bleeding from the mouth, he got hurt from falling off through the announcer's table, Orton dragging him into the ring, and again, it's like this whole good back and forth. Drew went for a Claymore but missed, and then Orton hit the RKO for the 1, 2, 3. And Randy Orton is now once again a 14-time WWE champion. So there goes the reign of Drew McIntyre. Now listen, to summarize his run, I did not hate the run of Drew as WWE champion. I think the story is there. Here's a guy who many, many years ago was thought to be the chosen one, right? The future WWE champion, right? Vince McMahon endorsed him, right? And things didn't go his way. He got let go in 2014, rebuilt himself on the independent scene, whether it was ICW, Evolve, he was the Impact, back then the TNA champion, if you will, right? Reinvented himself. I guess fell in love again with wrestling, if you will, went back to WWE, went to NXT, he got injured, came back, joined the main roster, right? In 2019, I said this, Drew McIntyre ate plates and plates of shitty booking to win the Royal Rumble. The pandemic happened. He didn't have his moment at WrestleMania and Raymond J. Stadium with Brock. Instead at the PC, right? But everything about it was a story, right? If you will. Became the champion. You can't hate on that. You cannot hate on that. I think at the same time, though, it was cool that there was no crowd, if you will, because let's be real about it. If there was a crowd, people by now would have said, oh, Drew's boring as champion. I'm tired of Drew as champion already. People would have been saying that the moment Drew won at WrestleMania. The next day, I'll get the belt off Drew already. We're tired of it already. That's how fans are. At the same time, what I think did not help Drew was that he had the legends helping him to beat Randy. Yes, I get the story about, Orton attacked every single one of them and took them out. Christian, Big Show, Flair, and Michaels. I get all that too, but it's like, bro, he really needed all these legends to help him to beat Randy Orton. But that's beside the point, though. Okay. Drew's one badass heel. Yeah, I agree with that too. He would have had better run with the title if he was a heel. Maybe so. I would have said in 2019. But again, the story writes itself. So now we'll see what happens. What's next for Drew? Do I see a rematch? It'll be silly now because, again, to me, the Hell in a Cell, the purpose of the Hell in a Cell is for rematches, for a feud, for a rivalry to end, right? Now, if you're Randy Orton, what's next? I would say Keith Lee. Keith Lee, when you think about it, right? Beat Randy Orton. Orton has never beaten Keith Lee, so there's a potential, a program right there coming out of this pay-per-view. When you think about it, right? Let me look at the Raw roster right now. I'm curious to see what's the Raw roster looking like right now, if you will? Let me look at the Raw roster right now, because I'm curious on this one, right? I'm curious to see who are baby faces right now, who are heels right now. I'm curious on this one. Believe me, I am. No cap. I really, really am. Oh, shit. They don't even have it, like... God damn it. Yeah, they don't even have them in order, if you will, right? Oh, god damn it. They don't have them in order. Like, remember back in the day when you go on WWE.com and you go to rosters and you have the Raw brand and the Raw roster right there, and that all jammed together and shit? Can I do that? I wonder. Let me see here. Current. Okay, Raw. There you go. Raw right now. I mean, you could turn Andrade babyface when he comes back. Who else do you have? Braun Strowman. Do you want to see Braun and Randy going at it? I'm pretty sure you don't. Let's be real about it. Does anybody really want to see Braun Strowman versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship? Get real. Come on. Humberto Carrillo, don't make me fucking laugh. Jeff Hardy? I don't mind seeing the match. Why not? For a filler pay-per-view? Why not? Kofi Kingston, we've done that already. Kofi already won. Matt Riddle, I mean, you could do a program. Just throw Orton bodies and shit so you can pick up some wins until he drops the title. Ricochet, why not? I mean, if you will, but we'll see. The Fiend, come on, no. But again, there's that right now. This is what they currently have. Is Brock done with WWE? No, yes, depending who you talk to. That's the thing. Depends on who you talk to, depends what is really going on. But we'll see. Depends on the situation and who you talk to. Brock will be back until they get fans back. Yeah, that's probably it too. He's probably ain't coming back until there's fans back into the building. But we shall see. If you have any questions for me, I'm gonna try to be on for 10 more minutes. Feel free to drop in your questions. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. And all that fun stuff. So again, if you have questions for me, drop them in now. Okay? You guys, again, have been awesome. I appreciate you guys as always. Just don't forget that, okay? Again, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. I also have a Twitch channel, if you will. Twitch.tv/HeelSteven. Yes, there are 2 3s instead of 2 E's in Heel Steven on Twitch. That's how it is. Links in the description. Hit the follow button there. Over there, you'll see me streaming FIFA 21. I'll do Ultimate Team. I'm mad that I'm just now getting into Ultimate Team. No cap. I'm just now getting into it. I've had friends talk to me about it. Even when I would buy the game back in the day when I go to the mall, I'd have people tell me, "Hey, you want to pre-order so you can get coins for Ultimate Team and stuff like that?" And I would look at them like, I don't even do that. Normally with FIFA, I'll do manager mode or career mode, right? But Ultimate Team is a whole nother thing. My record right now is 31 wins and 16 losses. Yes, I've had some losses and all that stuff, right? Keith Lee versus Orton. Lee wins and Miz catches in the briefcase. I can see that. I don't see why not. That could be something that you can do. And it's the thing where you have Keith Lee chasing the Miz for the championship. Why the fuck not? Is Brock done with WWE? Like I mentioned before, I think once they bring the fans back into the building, then there's that. So there's that. Again, this whole weekend has been just crazy, right? Yesterday was UFC 254. Khabib beat Justin Gaethje. He retired. Then there was Impact Wrestling. I saw that. I did a review on that as well. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but it's up in the video archive of the channel. I had like 100 live viewers at one point, which was awesome. A first for me, but hey, it is what it is. My subscriber number just jumped from there too. So we're like 50 something subs away from, I guess, 2,000. And again, once we get to 2,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. Wrestling related, keep that in mind too. So I'm still thinking about what's going to be. But once I think about it, I'll keep you guys posted as we get there. The goal for me would be, honestly, to get to 2,000 subscribers before we hit Thanksgiving. If we can do that, that will be awesome. So I encourage you all, spread the word, tell your friend, tell your neighbors, your husband, your wives about heel stealing. Oh my God, I sound like fucking Sean's View. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck is wrong with me? I sound like Stoop Kid right now. What the fuck? But that's around the point, folks. That is around the point. Again, if you guys have questions for me, drop in your questions. Drop in your fucking questions. How long have you been following pro wrestling? Believe it or not, yeah, I might think this is like capping right now, but I'm not capping. No capping. No fracking. No capping, if you will, right? No capping. Since I was born. Fresh off the womb, yeah. Fresh off the womb, I became a fan of wrestling. So I told this story before. My brother, when he came to America with my parents from Peru, he didn't speak any English. He had trouble making friends at school. So the friends that he had, right, they all watch wrestling. So you know how it is, right? You do what your friends do, right? So that's all they would do. They would watch wrestling back in the day. We're talking like late 80s, early 90s, if you will, right? And they would record the shows on VHS tapes, right? So my brother at one point had like literally drawers, shelves filled with wrestling tapes. We're talking WWF, WC, like late and mid, NWA, WCW, Jim Crockett, if you will, AWA, you name it, right? And him and his friends would tape trade, if you will. So my brother, when I was born, was still watching here and there, but the whole notion of recording shows in here, that was over with, right? So one day, and I remember I was 1 year old when this happened. I was one, right? My nanny, who was my babysitter at the time, right? One day I was crying. I was just crying the whole fucking... It's what babies do, though, right? And my grandma, well, my nanny, right? I call her my grandma, but she was more like my nanny. Put me in the living room. She went to my brother's room, grabbed a tape, not knowing what it was. For all we know, it could have been porn. Can you imagine? Right? And she goes to my brother's room. She grabs a tape and puts it in the living room. And it's WrestleMania 3. Hogan and Andre. And ever since then, it just happened. I've had a love for pro wrestling. That's the way it is. Fam, the Blizzard Effect. How you doing, fam? How you been, fam? Same, awesome. Do you see Roman having the title till WrestleMania? Yes. The Ultimate Wrestling tape, same. Yes, indeed, bruh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, hope all you guys are safe. All you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hope all of you guys, don't know what states you guys live in. How did your Twitch stream go last night? It was good, for what it's worth. Again, I'm new to Twitch. And I can't really say new because I did have a channel, but I just didn't do much with it, if you will. We're there. My goal is to become a Twitch affiliate before the year ends, if you will. If we could do it before Thanksgiving, that's awesome too. Get 50 followers, I guess do 7 different streams, which I think I'm there too, and all that stuff. So that's the goal too. But my goal is, again, to become a Twitch affiliate. From there, we'll see how things go. But one step at a time about that's the thing too. One step at a time. But right now I'm doing FIFA 21. I will probably do PES 21 also down the road. And maybe other games too. Maybe GTA, Call of Duty. Again, I have a Mac. If I had a PC, it would be a whole different ballgame. But I have a Mac. So there's that too. So just keep that in mind. Food for thought, okay? What promotion would you say will give WWE a run for their money? What promotion? Well, Here's the thing, right? I know everyone will expect me to say AEW, right? Could that would be like the generic answer? Oh, AEW, AEW. But at the end of the day, yes, AEW is on TNT, right? They're technically the number 2 major promotion in North America or in this country alone. But at the end of the day, WWE is still the end-all be-all. WWE is still top-notch. They're top of the food chain still. So there's that. I thought it was supposed to be AEW, but I don't know. What was this show better than last year's Hell in a Cell? Yes. Hell's fucking yes. I remember last year they had the debut of the Red Cell. I think the year before that, right? The Red Hell in a Cell, right? You had the Rollins and the Fiend. It was bad enough that the cell was red, but then they fucking wrestled in this red lighting and shit, and it ended in a stoppage. Remember that? How stupid that was? That was fucking dumb. That was fucking dumb. Believe me. And again, I know elections coming up real soon. Hopefully all you guys are voting. I hope. Right? I hope all you guys are fucking voting. I know I can do a Trump impersonation. What we need is law and order, I tell you. Law and order. A win for sleepy Joe Biden is a win for the radical left. A win for China. A win for Kamala. But a win for the radical left. A win for the anarchists. Believe me, I tell you. Again, I gotta work on it, okay? I gotta work on it. I can do Vince Russo. I can do fucking Vince Russo. Bro, I gotta tell you, bro. I gotta tell you, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. But back in the day, bro, back when I was booking TNA, bro, we had all the ratings, all the numbers, bro. Dixie Carter would call me every night, bro, and she would ask me what ideas I had for the show, bro. And I told her, bro, my idea for the show is going to be so fucking amazing, bro. I tell you, bro. It's every day, bro, with the Vinny Russo swerve, bro. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. MFAO, thank you, bro. Did the WWE ruin The Fiend? Yeah, I guess so. At one point, they ruined him at fucking Saudi Arabia. They buried him in the fucking Saudi desert. That's where he's still at right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that by now, but he's still laying there in that Saudi desert. So there's that. Anyway, guys, listen. This was fun. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate all of you. Again, I appreciate every single one of you, okay? If you are new to the channel, I ask you guys, please hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Also, check me out on Twitch. That's right, twitch.tv/HeelSteven. Yes, right, there are 2 3s, not 2 E's, on twitch.tv/HeelSteven. All right, there's that too. I did do an Impact Wrestling review for Bound for Glory, which is in the archive of the channel as well. Go get that a listen when you get a chance. All right, and I'll be back sometime this week. My goal is this week is to be streaming live on Twitch. Likely I'll be live again, if not Tuesday morning, probably Wednesday when I'm off from work. I'll keep you guys posted on that too. All right. And with that being said, guys, thank you as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. This has been another installment of Around the Point. Halloween Havoc, that's coming up Wednesday. But again, guys, this has been another installment of Around the Point. Peace out, y'all. Hey, good day, everybody. Make sure you go vote on November 3rd, all right? A win for the radical left is something we do not need, I tell you, bro. And I'm not wearing a mask right now. Peace out, y'all. Peace out. Let's all make the YWC great again. Believe me, bro. Believe me. Now, bro, I gotta tell you, bro. You need to calm down, bro. Shut up, Vince. Now, bro, you gotta... Shut up, Vince. Goodbye, Vince.